Sometimes war starts with a mistake, but this one started with hate. Cybertron. Several years have passed since the Great War. Megatron was exiled, the Autobots restored Cybertron, and a new era of Autobot supremacy had begun. But the Autobots took a turn for the worst. It wasn't long until Decepticons experienced discrimination issues. Their rights were infringed as Cybertronians. Life was hard for the Decepticons after the Great War, especially in a society that despised them. That led to the violent resurgence of the faction. At the time, the Autobots were doing research into a very powerful new piece of technology, molecular adjustment and plasma manipulation. The Autobots started to build a weapon using this type of technology. The Decepticons wanted to modify the weapon and use it to instantly rust every Autobot that did them wrong. The Prime of Cybertron, a title that signified global leadership, was Ultra Prime. He had the weapon constructed in separate components scattered across Cybertron. It was up to him and his Autobot allies to capture and bring the components back to the capital, Iacon, before the Decepticons did. And so, the conflict later known as the Oblivious War began.
Hurry up before the Autobots arrive! Sure.
Autobots, don't let any of them escape. We cannot afford to lose that ion ammunition. I'll deal with the hothead. Yes, sir. Got it, Hopper. General Iacon, we meet again.
I rather do enjoy our reunion.
They got away with the component. Ultra Prime, a word?
Go ahead, Huffer.
I've been thinking about how the Decepticons have been attacking each of our research outposts. Today they just recovered the ion ammunition.
Let me stop you right there, Huffer. I know the situation seems dire, and believe me, no one is more aware. However, that kind of talk will only hinder our performance.
There's something else, sir.
Go on.
I can't help but think that we're lost. Quakewave and his followers have gathered more allies than ever before. Our enemies are more determined than ever to bring us down. I feel like we don't stand a chance. The Decepticons keep hitting our outposts one by one. It's as if they know where to strike. And frankly, I don't know what I'm fighting for anymore.
Huffer, you're fighting for us. You're fighting for a cause that's bigger than yourself. Recently, I have been training a special group of Autobots. They have demonstrated their determination to fight not only for Cybertron, but for each other. They know what they're fighting for, and why they're fighting for it. If we fail, the Decepticons will use the weapon to rust us, and Cybertron will pay the price. I made you General of the Autobot Army for a reason, Huffer. Know it.
I understand, Ultra Prime.
Future Elite Guard Troopers, you have passed every test and training exercise. Congratulations. But before you can fully become an elite, you must first pass your final test. Is that understood?
Yes, sir, Sentinel Prime.
Your final test is much like the other ones. You must survive a wave of simulated blaster fire from these automated turrets. What makes this test more difficult than the others is that it is supposed to simulate a real battlefield of a real war. The time has come for all of you. Mirage, Nosecone, Bumblebee, and Sideswipe to prove yourselves. One more thing before we begin. I am sure you all know Sergeant Blastwade. He will be observing this final test on behalf of Ultra Prime today. Now, without further ado, the simulation begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start simulation.
Bumblebee! Bumblebee! You're hurt. What happened? My shoulder. Sentinel said that this was simulated gunfire. You shouldn't have gotten hit. Stop the simulation!
What happened here? I want answers. Now.
Why don't you ask Tim Spark over there? Stuff a scraplet in it, Mirage. I didn't do anything. I just saw Bumblebee was hurt and I came to see what happened.
These turrets only fire simulated shots. My question to you is, what were you doing at the site of the attack?
Why don't you ask Mirage? He was right next to Bumblebee last time I checked. Where'd you run off to? I saw that Bumblebee was hurt, so I went to get help. Seems a little suspicious to me.
Sideswipe. It is not your place to lay blame on Mirage. If anything, we all have a part to play in this incident, as Bumblebee was not properly protected. Let the authorities who are equipped handle the situation. Remember that.
Everything is going according to plan. Today, my forces have captured the ion ammunition. We're just waiting for more information on the locations of the other Autobot research outposts. Although it will take time.
Do what you want, but make haste. I can feel this dimension slowly eating away my spark. I will make Ultra Prime pay for what he has done as soon as I am out of this prison.
Yes, my liege. Ultra Prime has wronged all of us. Once we free you using the components of the weapon, we will use it to make the Autobots rust. I will contact you once I have made more progress. Over and out.
found this Autobot spy lurking around our data archives.
A spy, you say?
Indeed, Quakewave. Perhaps he was looking for information to send to the Autobots.
By the looks of his paintwork, he's been here for quite a while. Most likely staking our little operation out.
Do we exterminate him?
No. You're going to do something for me, Autobot. You hear me? Get scrapped. Is that how you want to play this game? Wait. Alright! That's more like it.
Ultra Prime, we're receiving a transmission from our inward spy at Decepticon HQ.
Pull it through.
Ultra Prime, I don't have time to explain, but the Decepticons are looking to attack the capital. I repeat, they're going to attack the capital.
By the Primes. Our spy came through. But this does not make any sense. Decepticon attack on the capital. Iacon.
Should I organize the troops?
We have no choice. The lives of our Autobot citizens are of the utmost importance.
Yes, Ultra Prime.
You have done well. But you being naive was your weakness. Continue scanning operations to find the next Autobot research outpost. Sergeant Blastwave, hold on. A word?
Sorry, Sideswipe. I have business to attend to.
You were there at the training session. You saw everything. Don't you think it is possible that Bumblebee was hurt by one of our own?
I'll have to get back to you on that.